Honestly, no about Foota Hype, I wouldn't want to talk to you without rushing. But honestly, that's the first thing come to my thought. Without rushing for disrespect the elders, them, because you disrespect God and somebody gonna rush you. You understand me? You disrespect the elders, someone wanna rush you. You understand me? Honestly, tell the truth. If I see Foota Hype, personally, I'm not gonna rush him, and that I said don't rush him. You see? Talk to him and try to put him on the right track. When I look on him straight up and say, Foota, how come you're a grown man and you say you're smart and you're intelligent? Because that's what you try to prescribe on the internet. So you're intelligent, saying you're not a dummy, you go to school. How come you're going to disrespect people who don't have no part in this? How come you can't start to deal with collateral damage in your information when you give it out? You're killing some people just because you want a bread or you want somebody to listen to you. Don't you realize you're only putting your own life at risk? Yes, 3 years you talk how much you put in your life at risk. But this one, your life is worth at risk. Because people who you trying to draw out, the people that never ever mix up in these kind of noise in the internet mess.
Right.
You draw them out. Right, you draw them out. You only draw them out and put your life on the bridge. Because you can't go anywhere you right now.
Right.
You have to stay in the cup. You understand me? You cannot in Jamaica, you cannot go into certain small islands. Them make young Rasta them who are pre-dada. You understand me? You can't go to a certain island. You understand me? But them are pre-dada, them are the first man have a step to you. You understand me? And them are going to talk to you. Them are going to put it for you.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Top Black TV. If you're new to the channel or the channel's new to you, please do like, share, subscribe. And don't forget to smash that notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever Top Black TV drops another video. So, Mr. Foota Hype, admit it. You watch my video, catch our vibes, and say, you know what? Burn a fire. Well, I'm not going to spend too much time on how you say, where you say. That's a waste of time. Foota Hype will be Foota Hype. Or you're going to surprise how Foota Hype say, what him say. It's like, but never surprised when Mike Tyson bite off Holyfield ears. They may not surprise if Holyfield bite off Tyson ears though. Well, it's the same thing. You can't surprise say Foota Hype put what him have to say in the way how him say it. We all have our opinion how him should have said it, when him could have take out, when him can leave in, etc. etc. But guess what happened? Because freedom of speech and the make a speech, the important thing is what to take away from it. But before we go to what to take away from Foota Hype speech, if you understand, say, Foota Hype, take in Top Black TV and inside this video. Before that, Top Black do this video. Which is a response to this video. All three of these videos, the subject matter is, where is the Rasta man? Or the Rasta man so quiet? Mind you, before that, Top Black TV do a video reacting to Foota Hype, reacting to Little Addy becoming a Little Daddy. So put 2 and 2 together. Foota Hype see the video and run with it. I decide to put in other things in it, such as the corruption within the community from what him say in the music industry, which is where I think Foota made the big mistake. He mix up what him say in the music industry with all Rasta, including Rasta where no mix up in the music industry. He talk about Visa and mix up Rasta with him take Iron Bird. So the fact they put all Ras in a one pot And this I'll get people who don't agree with you. Even the people who agree with what I say, don't agree with the facts you put all Ras in a one part. Now, that being said, look at that for that. What we're going to talk about now is why I did the video in the first place in terms of where's Rasta today. The reason is growing up, we say Rasta a bonfire upon everything. And now we say Rasta burning fire upon nothing. It's like the Rasta man just say, yo, make Babylon burn. Make Babylon fall upon the own sword. And then everything are alright. We wouldn't have to lift one finger. The biggest mistake, I think, in my opinion, Rasta make is when Rasta declare that Rasta is not a religion. Rasta is a way of life. Listen to me. Surfing. Them brother who say them are surfer boys. That's a way of life. Skater boys. Them skateboard brother there. That's a way of life. Hip hop. That's a way of life. Street life. That's a way of life. In other words, to call something a way of life, you don't get no strength. Even though you don't deal with religion, so to speak, the fact that you don't have a body, if you say, this is Rasta, this is Rasta movement, it's why Rasta cannot unifiedly attack things. You can only get individual Rasta step up and say things. I'm not individual Rasta right now, no one, no smoke like that. But there's no group, there's no body. For instance, this little girl who them tell her say she have to cut her hair for go to school. At 2 years, the case go on before the court actually ruled say her rights were not violated. Well, for 2 years, Rasta missing in that argument was say dreadlocks is unclean. And that asking your child to cut it based on hygiene is not unconstitutional. Rasta stay back and make the hammer drop and the ladder pass. While Rasta still wear locks. Oh, that was not a conversation with the Rasta community was not a part of. I don't understand. Because what got me now? Or Rasta man for earn a bread if the job say, boy, your ear unclean and due to hygiene standards, we can't hire you with that here. So this is what I mean about how Rasta is so silent. All the corruption they were Foota attack, but he must know what him say. Right? So which leads me to ask the question, if Foota Hype say them thing there in the music business, then that means Vegas see them thing there. Scatter see them thing there. Hold on there. That means Sizzler see them thing there. Capitan see them thing there. Luciano see or hear or know about them thing there. So I'm going to ask the question again. How come it's a ballad like Foota Hype? I burn a fire upon them thing there. I burn a fire upon Rasta imposter where I deal with them thing there. How come Rasta now burn a fire upon Rasta imposter? But be sure Rasta vex with Foota. So what him say or how him say it. But Rasta get vexed when the ruling drop the other day say the girl ear unclean and she for cut it. Rasta never vexed about that. Rasta never come out and talk up about that. But as soon as Foota Hype bite off her ears, we hear from a few Ras. We hear from the voice of reasoning over rapper crapper. Some of the response them when me get is that, listen, Rasta don't talk already. It's up to you now to carry the torch until you're a youth, until the rest of mankind. So my question is, what Rasta gonna do then? if Barlet going carry the torch, how come the young Ras them now carry the torch of the elder Ras them? Listen, you know, the Ras them today, you know, learn from the same elders when me learn from, you know. So the Ras them today, I say, yo, Rasta don't talk already. Them not talk about themselves. Them talk about the same elders with me here. When me grow up and here. But them can't say Rasta talk. I mean themselves. Who them gonna talk to? How? When? Where? So it come like the hunger word we have to live off of. It's the words of the elders. Because Barlet not invited to Nyabingi. You know, if me wrong, but I don't think Barlet invited to 12 tribe and Nyabingi and all of these things. So Rasta to me kind of secluded. Rasta don't involve. So because Rasta don't want nothing to do with Babylon, Rasta don't interact with Babylon. And because Rasta don't interact with Babylon, Rasta can't get to counteract Babylon. Rasta would have to interact with Babylon, you know, to counteract the law where them just are the ruling, where them just ruling now. Rasta have to interact with Babylon in order to counteract Babylon. You can't counteract Babylon from way over there, so not say nothing. So here's the thing. I don't think no Rasta will feel offended right now, even with what Foota Hype say, and I'll tell you why. It still shows Rasta say, listen to me. There's still people who have faith or look up to Rasta for be a certain thing or for do a certain thing. So that's not something to be mad at anybody about if people expect that much of you. It's a compliment. It's not an insult. What is an insult is the imposters will infiltrate Rasta and go out a bag of slackness and make a guy like Foota Hype can come out and talk the most talk. But if some Rasta there burn out them thing there, Foota Hype wouldn't have nothing for say. Me wouldn't have nothing for say. But it's not so much about burning out them thing there, burning out the Rasta them who are going with them slackness there. It's also burning out certain things what Babylon are plan right now. You have to prepare your people. So if Rasta is not here to lead a people, to guide a people, say that. We understand that Rasta is a humble human being who know nothing to do with Babylon, and that's our bless. But me is a misconception me have, so Rasta is some form of prophet. And that the people who have the power to spread a message, like Sizzler, like Capleton, should use it for more than get Grammy. For more than get forward. Rasta still need to get involved with that situation there. But a little girl and her here. Because she still needs to make a decision. That ruling can be overturned. Them say our constitutional right was not infringed upon. But me say, her human rights were violated. Imagine, Dwayne Wade can tell the whole world, say, for him son, say him feel like a girl and he want to be a girl, and can tell the school, say, listen, no longer address my child as a boy, address my child as a girl. That means that kid can show up to school with a wig. So you mean to tell me, say, a little boy could be a little girl, but a little girl can't be a little girl? A little boy could say he want to be something that he's not. He just feel like it. But a little girl can't say she wants to be something that she is, as well as she feel like it. Jamaica, only so wicked to Rasta. This was another dig to Rasta. This was not about that little girl and her locks. This was a message to Rasta. And the fact that Rasta never cite that and move in and say, no, that can't work. Furthermore, they never prove that locks were unhygienic. The teacher we are talking about, she have experience, and she's talking from experience, And I call everybody about, come. She gonna wear a wig. Okay? She gonna have a wig sewn on for her head. For the last 6 months. Stink like Noah. Full up all kind of glue and I gotta talk about hygiene. And I read an article on this subject matter. And I add upon the page where I read. You know what that ad was? The whole time that I read the article, you know what that ad was? Wig, false hair, European hair. I'm reading a subject matter about a little black girl who was told to cut her dreadlocks, about a Jamaican Supreme Court who ruled that her constitutional rights were not violated. And while me I read that, is an ad. I sell white people here, China people here, Indian people here. Them sell every hair upon the planet except black hair. And now, they put the final nail and go say, you can't wear dreadlocks. What next? They want to tell you you can't wear nappy head in a school. You have to go press out that. Or cover that with a wig. Because you carry all kind of stuff in it. The same thing them say about dreadlocks. Them can turn and say about nappy head. And then turn and say your constitutional rights were not violated. Rasta, you don't need to deal with this thing on a human rights level. And if you don't say nothing at all about it, a guy like Foota Hype, I just feel more emboldened in the things them where him say. Say, Rasta weak. It's one thing, you know, when Rasta no burn no fire upon Dwayne Wade. But it's the next thing when a little black girl don't get the same respect and treatment when she said this is how she feel. And then Rasta don't say nothing about that. Whether girl is an article Rasta or not. Any kind of human rights issue we have to do with black people, Rasta can be there. Because so you want to say about Ballad, you know. Ballad will get involved in that. Civil rights this and civil rights that. Member of Parliament this, member of Parliament that. But you know, have no Rasta who want to be in a politics because it's like a oxymoron, Rasta and politics. So we understand the distance where Rasta want to keep from politics and from politicians and from Babylon and all of that. But in keeping that far, it's like you're out of the war. It's almost like Rasta and the Christians, they're on the same mentality when it comes to the struggle. It's like accept all of the beating, because Babylon going to fall upon them one sword, and Jah going to come one day, and everything will go irate. So no need to fight and fuss. Just have faith and go on cool. And everything will reveal itself and work out itself. So, all I can say is, me understand now that Rasta as a whole is not no kind of movement. It's a way of life for any individual to choose. Me remember when me a youth, when a Rasta man burn a fire, you know, you feel the heat, you know. If a fish a pass by and a Rasta man say, fireball! That fish they fry instant. If it a rain and a fish pass and a Rasta say, thunderbolt! A fish they steam instant. But now it come like say, the very individuals a Rasta is about the most fire pan. Turn round and burn fire pan Rasta. a Rasta fi humble. Rasta can't burn certain fire, make the alphabet community here. Why you think be the one have to apologize? Why you think Buju Banton have to apologize? Cause the fish them burn a fire upon certain talk, but the Rasta man stand for. And the Rasta man comply. Because he just love a funny guy to a funny guy. I say keep that over there and the argument done. That's fine. However, the fact say and the fish tell the eye them for leg of the talk there. And the eye them have to apologize. That tell me who a burn a fire upon who. If Buju Banton go in a workhouse, as him say it, with him foot on the ground, I wonder if him come out with him head on the ground. Cause him start see the world upside down. Me know what kind of upside down him a talk about, because the world upside down long before him even go workhouse. So you know which upside down him a talk about. The world upside down, yes? That's why your word sound should be right side up. You have to tell the people them, say your thing is right side up. The world upside down, yes, which we all can see that. But at the wrong word sound that upside down. Because like I say, instead of the Rastaman a burn a fire on the fishers of men, it's them a burn a fire upon the Rastaman. But most give credit where credit is due, because Buju come out and Buju make a talk about the situation with the little girl and her locks. This is what we need from the Rasta community. So the Rasta community supposed to move whenever any folly drop. Or else just counteract that with the right speech. So we constantly have a dose of righteousness to antidote the unrighteousness where Babylon display on a daily. Check out Buju.
So yes, once again, Rastafari is on the trade. We've come a far way. Now to a point where in the herb leader, everybody make a money off it. But you still hamper education and our children's ability to be educated in your schools. And I see that as discrimination, because you have never done that to a Jew and ask them to move or a Muslim to remove their boots, which would be religious discrimination. So when you want to Rasta man children and to train them here, when you refuse to give us our own schools to educate our children in the way that they should be educated, because we refuse to be what you wanted us to be. We can't be that anymore, because our eyes are open and the people's eyes are open every day. So them background master judge and them look up this thing and easy skis or whoever go on and Jamaica fight against Rasta. Rasta for wake up and become industrious. Yes?
No, what Foota Hype talk about now, all of this and all of that, all that who under the table from who over the table, that's a whole other issue where me don't know nothing about. So Foota Hype, if you know which artist you talk about who got do tune with such people, I have burn them out, they call name. Instead they put all the rest of them in that pot. You understand? Just because you say some Rasta eat meat, you can't turn around and say all Rasta eat meat.
Talk like TV.